Hey there, Jed Coverness here from JedCoverness.com, your trusted resource for all things health, wellness, and fitness. I'm an exercise physiologist coming to you from Roseau, Minnesota. This is Talk Therapy, a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind and think out loud and put it all out there. Here we go. Today's weather, minus 13. That's the actual temp. Who knows what the feels like is? I don't give a shit. Wind chill is what it is. It is cold as hell and I love it. I love it. I love the cold. My hands are like, yeah, right? But I really love the cold. I talk about the weather. That is your weather. Because it gets me past that guy sitting right beside me, my ego, right? That voice in my head that says, you can't say that, you're going to piss people off. No, you can't say that. And be like, no, you know what? This is my time. This is me time. This is whatever it is for me. Fuck everybody else. So here we go. Yeah. Been sick, man. Holy balls, I've been sick. Today is the first day I felt somewhat normal. Not 100%, but close enough to get to work. Let's get the fuck over all of this sickness because of whatever it is going on in this world. It is the usual flu, the usual whatever it is. It's what it is. We will get over it. We will get past it. We need to stop fucking worrying about whatever is going to get us. It's just how I feel. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. But let me tell you this, though. Advice. This is just me. Whatever advice I give or whatever advice that you give, I think I've said this before, but people are really starting to wake up to it as I say it. When people give people advice, when you give advice or when you receive advice from someone, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. So when they say, oh, it's going to be okay, it means it's going to be okay for them. You should do this. At the end of that, they should say, you should do this because I want you to do it this way. But they won't say that because it's too personal. And if you get it wrong, they don't want to be responsible for the shit that you said they should do. Boy, that's fucking complicated, isn't it? So, advice. If you give advice, be ready to receive that advice that you give. Listen to this, right? If you give advice, be ready to receive that advice that you give. Now, that's why I do this right here. I give advice to myself first. Then I give it out to the world. If it's good enough, I share it to the world. That's what this is for. There are many of them that I don't share to the world. And that's okay. Because those are for me and me only. But if I feel like, yeah, I know this is the one that it will fucking help somebody, then you pay this forward. Then you hit share. If this did anything for you, you pay it forward because I'd like to grow this piece of my life. I'd like to do this more. It wouldn't have to be in a car. It's in a car right now because this is the only time that I fit it in, that I make it work. But it would be cool every day to do this in the comfort of my own home for 10 minutes and just riff on whatever I'm feeling, and then I could share it. Then I could send it to my assistant and go with that and be like, here you go, upload this, done, right? But if you give advice, be ready to receive your own advice, right? Like if you say, yeah, you should be doing this and you should do that, you should do it this way. If you wouldn't do that shit that you told somebody else they should do, then don't fucking give that advice. Like that's what I mean. You should jump off the deep end and fucking just jump in head first. Whatever it is. If you wouldn't do that, then don't fucking give somebody else the advice to do that. That's what this is about. Any advice that you've ever gotten, think about that. Think about that. Any advice you've ever gotten in your life, what should I do? They are going to give whatever is the most convenient for them of what you should do. It's never about you. It's about them. Just know that. And you can't take it personal because it's nothing personal. It's subconscious. It's something we can't even control within us. Like we don't even get to control it. That's how uncontrollable it is. We don't even mean to do it. It's just how it works. Our body, our mind, our soul, that's the way we're designed to do it. Until we become aware of that and go, oh man, any advice on this? done. I don't have anything constructive to say until you actually have something to say. Case in point, like, I don't say anything that isn't constructive anymore. Like, I just don't. Like, if I'm in a meeting and I don't say anything, that means there's nothing constructive to be said. If I'm hanging out with you, there's nothing to be said, nothing to talk about, I have nothing constructive. And there's nothing personal. It's just, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say to you that would help whatever you got going on, whatever I got going on. It's what it is. So that's the meat and potatoes, right? Like, that's the heavy part of my mind right now is everybody gives advice and like coaching and like really be aware. Like, can you help me with meal planning? I can help you with meal planning. Can you help me with my workout schedule? Sure can. Can you help with motivation? Fuck no. Like, I don't motivate you. You motivate you. I can only remind you of why you're doing this. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to do the work. That's the point. I can sit here and I can tell you why you want to do the work. But if you don't really believe in yourself and in why you do the work, then I can't really do much for you. That's the fun part, is getting out of your own way. But that advice piece, man, that's been hanging with me for a while. Out of all of these things happening, that one has been hitting me hard lately. Advise, right? Like, one word, my one word. I'm not looking for my one word because that's not how it works. If anybody knows what one word is, go to www.getoneword.com or myoneword.com, whatever it is. It's a book about yay big, little book, 100 pages, easy read, red cover, one word, right? Look it up. Your one word finds you. You don't find it. So waiting for that, just kind of chilling, waiting for that to happen, asking the big guy, the higher power, whatever you believe in, reveal to me what 2022's one word is. If I were going to have it right now, it would be shit, because that's literally what I have done for the last 3 days. Man, like, this sickness hurt my gut so hard that I haven't eaten anything but rice and bananas to try to get me all figured out. But yeah, let's hope that the sickness goes away and I can come back to full force, because like my body, like my muscles, they ache to be used and abused again. And I love it. I mean, I've gone really light on my workouts, like so light that, man, just light. But I'm like, the energy is gone. So there isn't anything left but to just be. So that's cool. You know, good. That's where you got to go. Sometimes you just got to go down to the bare minimum of what you're able to do to get past what it is you need to get past. So that's advice for me. I'm not outside of anything that I say here. The only reason I bring it here is because I've been through it. Know that. Cobra Nation, I love you guys. Here we go. Share it out. Pay it forward. I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. That's it. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, then you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.